Hey, what's up, YouTube fam? Yeah, just got a little thought going on, and I thought I'd get on here and kind of share it. I won't be long, but it's very simple and very straightforward and to the point. I got a lot of people. They always ask me. I get it on YouTube, and I also get it with people that I know. And they asked me, why do you put yourself through those like heat challenges? Why do you eat that stuff? Why would you do that? The answer is very simple. It's stuff I do. I do that kind of stuff to push myself for. I hate to use the term trophy. Okay, it's the same thing when I work hard for my family and provide, and I see my kids relish in the things that I've provided for them. Yes, I've was in lack of a better term, can be in a struggle at the time with the work and stress and everything else, and just it overcomes you at some point. But when you receive, let's just say you receive the check at the end of the week or the 2 weeks, however might get paid bi-weekly, then all those overtime hours became worth it. You just like, look at this, or until you look at what Uncle Sam took out and you're like, look at this. But you're still happy because you got that extra and you can provide for your family, right? But when you're working it and putting in, um, I used to, mention that the longest day I ever worked was 18 hours. Well, I've quite often surpassed that, especially within the last 5 years. There was one night at Libby Glass, for example, we worked almost around the clock. Not quite, but almost around the clock. It was 22 hours we put in. Um, but yeah, especially with especially the way the union works, you get paid pretty good. You know, as far as how it starts to double and triple in time. So ultimately, that turns out to be a great paycheck. But that's neither here nor there. Also, like when I was working out, and okay, when I was doing martial arts and I got really good at it, then I found that that was my trophy when I was able to demonstrate, and then when I was working out, as far as the bodybuilding and body sculpting and strength training and stuff like that, it's painful to go through, but ultimately at the end, my reward was looking in the mirror or doing the presses, any of the lifts or any of that. The demonstration was phenomenal. Um, and it's the same thing with hard work in a relationship and anything in your life that you want to make work better. But necessarily in a relationship, that's another story for another time. I don't really feel like you make that happen. I feel like that is in your heart, and it is just the fun and love and everything about it. That is what makes that happen. It's the same way with my artwork. I'd spend like 12 hours doing a drawing, and sometimes more than that. Sometimes I would have to actually finish it in 2 days. I'd have to break away because sometimes you got to break away from stuff that starts consuming you, and you have to come back at it at another time, and you do a much better job. You really do. Because sometimes you get fatigued, and you getting upset, and you getting frustrated, you get discouraged. You just need to break away from it, walk away calmly, and then come back a whole nother, and then you're all of a sudden, but I get to talking way over what I was trying to illustrate my point. But like I'll put all these hours in a drawing, and then at the end of once I'm done with it, and it comes out so wonderfully, I'm just so happy and relieved. because of the work I put in. It wasn't necessarily fun at the time. Sometimes drawing is fun for me, but sometimes it is really, really hard work because you got to put in so much concentration for such a long period of time, even though most of it flies by really, really fast because you're so concentrated. But you're still putting in a long time, and your body fatigues from your hands start fatiguing, everything starts fatiguing, you start getting sleepy. Yeah, you get the point. But that's also to illustrate about the heat challenges because you put yourself through all that pain, and at the end of the day, when you're done with it, you're so proud of yourself for just doing it, just overcoming things that other people don't want to do. And then the other people see it and they're like, "Oh, that was wonderful," and it just gives you an incentive to want to do more. It is exactly that. And whether you're top 10 of the League of Fire, top 50 of the League of Fire, yeah, that's an accomplishment. You love that. But you just want to do it and just say, hey, where the chips land, they land, because I was glad I did that. And that's why I keep pushing myself. That's why I'm doing this heat tolerance thing right now, to build my heat tolerance, because like with that Four Horsemen, if I complete that, I'm going to be one of 5 people that have ever done it. One of 5 people that have ever done that. There's only been 4 people that have ever been able to complete that. So that's going to be a monumentous accomplishment. I want to complete it. We'll see. All right, y'all.